What's going on, my fam sizzles? So good for you to be here today. Appreciate you on Behind the Booth. We are going to talk about a really cool collection that I got recently. It's a gaming system. It's a classic. It's from the 80s. I can't believe I got it. I got it off eBay. But before we get to that, I want to talk about last year's wedding I did in Everett at this venue called Floral Hall. This is my second time being there, and it was really cool. The first time I was there, it was, like, in November, and it was, like, for a breakfast wedding. They had, like, brunch there, and they had, like, pancakes and waffles and sausages and bacon and eggs and toast and bagels, and yeah, it was pretty cool, and then I think they had mimosas afterwards, and then they just kinda partied until, like, 3 p.m., and we packed up and we went home. But this one was a little different. This one was really cool, actually. The bride and groom are really cool. I talked with them a lot through email, through Zoom, phone calls, um, which I really love, and I think that's something that, like, if you wanna be a wedding DJ or you wanna be in the wedding vendor business, you really have to love people and you have to love communication. I have my phone with me all the time. Like, I'll answer any time of the day if I have to, or I'll schedule it for later. Um if I just can't quite get to it yet. But I'm always there. I'm always responding because I understand the importance of like customer service and just really good service in today's world, like we like to know somebody's there, like taking care of us. Like we're hiring you for a service. Can you be there? Those kind of things. So this was a really cool one. The one that we did last May at Floral Hall, really cool couple. What made it different and fun is that they actually went in and decided to plan maybe just to have more things going than a normal wedding would. So they had games, they had, um, like I normally don't do karaoke, but they convinced me. I was like, okay, I'll do karaoke with you guys, but give me the songs first. Um, and a lot of the stuff was in different languages. All different cultures from all over the world came to this venue for this couple for their wedding, and it was just really it was a magical celebration, and like they really wanted to include everyone in it. They wanted all their family to participate. One of their moms, she cooked like an actual pig or something similar to that. It was so good. I have no idea. Um, let let people in the family do what they do best for your wedding. That's what I was gonna say. People want to help out. Let them help out for your wedding. Like if somebody wants to cook a great meal, have them cook the meal. It doesn't have to be the main meal, but it can be part of the meal. So there was at least, I wanna say, like, 120 people there. There must have been at least, like, 7 or 8 different cultures there that didn't speak English, but were still just having a great time. So, yeah, once the karaoke went off, it was pretty fun. Like, it was just, like, all different types of music and all different types of people singing, and it was just so, like, different and unique and entertaining, and it was really fun, and I don't know, there's something special about just seeing a group of cultures from all around the world coming together to celebrate love and to celebrate the couple, just like a special moment. So, and the playlist was super diverse as well. So it was, yeah, it was all over the place, but it was really fun. And I just know everybody had a great time and everybody was smiling. And, she messaged me, she mailed me the next day and was like, "Where can I leave you a review? I got to leave you a review. I appreciate you so much. You were just easy to work with. I can't thank you enough." And I do hear that sometimes from couples, like some vendors can be a little rough to work with. And my belief is don't be that vendor. Be the vendor that's super easy to work with. Hey, I'm the DJ, I'm providing the music, we're gonna have a good time. I'm here to celebrate. Don't get in the way of the celebration as a DJ. That's one thing I've learned over the years. Like, don't get in the way of it. If they want to hear a playlist of their music, you play that playlist, you learn it, you do whatever you can to learn that music, and the time that you have, 4 or 5 months to learn it, you learn it. You go out there and you perform it like it's your last show. And that's something that I've always believed in is like, this is my last wedding I'll ever perform. I better be legit. And if I'm not, then why am I even bothering? Like, why am I even being a wedding DJ? So that being said, I have a special surprise. I'm so pumped about this. So I bought this the other day on eBay. And I can't believe they still sell them, but I guess it came out in 1986, 87, 88, somewhere in there. Um, I'm gonna reveal it with this right here. So this is a simple controller. You can see right here, up, down, left, right, select, start, VA. Nintendo. It's the Nintendo 8-bit original system. Let me bring it out here. I didn't even, I mean, like I was thinking about doing this, but I was like, well, let me just get it all prepared for you. So this is the unit right here. I can't believe like I was actually able to find one working condition. I guess, I don't know. I guess they're here and there. Pull out one of the games I've been playing. I absolutely love Tetris. Like this to me is like the ultimate DJ game. Like mixing blocks, putting them together, moving fast. It keeps my brain active. Like if I got to find a song real quick, if I got to mix a song, this keeps my hands even more active. So I like to play Tetris on my breaks. I'm going to put this back in here. The cool thing about this is I really haven't had to have any issues where like the old joke is like it gets dusty, so you have to blow the cartridge out. I haven't had any of those problems. A little bit like you kind of have to adjust it here and there, but this thing is like 40 years old, which is crazy to think about. Um, and then for this one, I had to update. Like the original was like RCA, like UHF or VHF or whatever it is, and like the power supply is totally different. So I had to buy like a universal power supply for it, as well as I had to buy RCA and your actual video. I had to buy an actual conversion into HDMI for the TV that I have that I'm playing it on. So that was a little bit of a setup and to try to figure all that out. Luckily, the person I bought it from on eBay, it came with two controllers, and I'm kind of sad because like TVs nowadays are not like they were in the 80s and 90s. And I was so excited about this that I bought the actual gun, the zapper gun, the actual zapper gun for Duck Hunt. I actually have the the actual gun. And they tell you like, do you want it all gray or do you want it orange and gray? And I was like, yeah, give me the orange and gray. And I had forgot that TVs are not like they were 40 years ago. So unfortunately, this does not work with the TV that I have. If I want it to work, I have to get another TV, which I'm kind of happy with the flat screen I have. I just can't play Duck Hunt. That's the only issue. One of the first games I bought was Dr. Mario. You can see it right here. See it right there. Yeah, Dr. Mario. And this one's cool because it actually comes with the case itself. Um, and this one's similar to Tetris as well, um, which is pretty cool. But the only thing is like, that was crazy too. Is this thing is 1990? Look how good a condition it is. That's crazy to me. But yeah, this game's super addictive too. Don't buy these games if you want to get it, like go back in the day and become really addictive. Okay, let me grab my games here. I've got a whole collection I bought. And I'll show you here in a second. So I went on eBay and originally I ordered, I don't know, I ordered a few games up front and I was like, the first one I have to have, I showed you, was Tetris. I absolutely love Tetris. Like that's my game. I love like the whole thing of Tetris just is so much fun. So some games that I bought, and I'll just start with a couple that I was like, I wasn't sure about, but I was like, I'll give it a try. And I know this one's just kind of like whatever. I don't even know if anybody knows what Airwolf is, but it's like a little theme. It's like doom dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's a pretty fun game. Not as fun as I remember. It's fine for like a quick nostalgic hit, but it's not really a game you want to play for a really long time. So it's fine, but I don't know. I mean, it came out in 85. What can I say, right? Another game I bought, which I enjoy this game, which is here, you can see right here, DuckTales. DuckTales, woohoo. This one's really fun too. You can use Scrooge and you can like jump up and down with his cane and stuff. And it's pretty fun. It's a quick game. It doesn't take long to beat. And for the most part, it's just like a fun, like if you just want to pop it in and play like on a Saturday morning, or you want to play on like Thursday night or something, if you got nothing else going on, or Monday night, it's a fun one. Now, A game that I have never beat in my life, as many years as it's been out. I hear they have a movie coming out next year or the year after, and I'm super excited about that, is The Legend of Zelda. This golden box right here is so magical. And this is like one of the first games like you could really like save, um, which is pretty cool too that you can save everything. I went in there and like I can see it's all the gold and everything. It's pretty cool. I love that they made it gold too. Like, and it's kind of a beat up case, but it's pretty cool. Like you can actually save on this cartridge and stuff, like multiple players and stuff. Um, but this game isn't like something you can just put in and beat. And it's really like I don't know how people used to play Zelda back in the day and like try to find different items and all that stuff. But this game is insanely addictive and really, really fun. Like I spent like a good 2 weeks just playing it all the time. And then finally I went online and I was like, all right, help me out find all these like secret caves and like secret bushes you have to burn and like all the different levels and stuff are like hidden. And it's just this huge map that you got to play on. And I know they've remade this game like 100 times, but this is just a classic. Like nothing beats a classic. And like this to me, like the music, just everything about it is just really fun. It's simple, but that's what I like about it too. Like the second, I think it was like Link or something like that that they made after this one. It's cool. I can never really get into it, but this is my jam right here. Love this game. Legend of Zelda. This is such a fun game. Now you might be asking, like, why didn't you just do the emulator thing and just download the game, get your nostalgia, and then not worry about it? I was like, because I want to feel that moment of what it was really like to play a game in 85, 86. I want to have that moment when I was a kid, 2000s playing it. I want to have those moments. Like if I do an emulator, I don't get the controller. Maybe I do. I don't get the box. I don't get the cartridge experience. Maybe I do. I don't know. It's not quite there. It's not the same. And when I first started playing this again, I just got that hit and I was like, it's like that good friend you haven't seen in like 20 years and you hope to God they're not lame. But then when you start playing these games, you're like, they're even better than I remember. Like they're cooler than I remember. So it was totally a nostalgia hit for me. And then speaking of the Zapper gun, I got the classic, and I had to get this one, the Super Mario Duck Hunt combo. I think it originally came with the console, like back in the day. Dude, Super Mario 1 is so much fun to play. Like, I picked it up and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good." Like, the sound design is so good. The simplicity of the levels, like, they're hard, but they're not, like, super hard. Some of these Nintendo games you get, like, they're really hard, and they don't even, like they don't care, like, about your time, and I feel like Mario, this first one, they care about your time. I haven't had the chance to play Duck Hunt. I put it in, try to shoot, I miss every duck, and that little dog comes up and starts laughing at me. So I can't play it. It just frustrates me. So, um, Mario 1, such a great game. It's so simple, fun, sound design's great. Not a lot of levels. You could probably speed run it, do it in like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I know a lot of YouTube video gamers, they have like a lot of like speed runs for all the Mario games, but Mario 1, if you haven't played this in a while or if you've never played it, jump on it, man. It's really fun. Speaking of other Mario games, let me pull this out of the cartridge here. Dun da da da. Mario 2. Now look at that. What has he got? Is that a is that a beet? What is that in his hand? Something. What is that? I don't know. There's so many veggies in this game. It's such an odd game. So this was originally another game that what they did is they took that other game and they created a template. And then they just put Mario, they put Peach, they put Toad, they put Luigi in there. And they kind of changed a couple of the guys, but like the way the levels look and everything, they're all the same as this previous game. The name of the game is like really hard to pronounce, I think, or just hard to remember. But if you get a chance, you can look it up online. You say Super Mario Bros. 2, what was the game based on, or something similar to that. And you'll find it, you'll look and be like, wow, that looks almost identical. This game if you wanna not be frustrated, don't use Mario. Mario is really hard to use on this one. Luigi is cool, but you gotta, like, duck down, and then, like, he kinda does, like, these little, like, leapy jumps, like, "doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo," that kinda thing, so Luigi's fine. Toad's cool, it's Toad. And then, the princess is great because she can jump and then, like, you can, like, have her, like, hover as she jumps. So, I'd recommend using the princess on this one. Princess Peach, she's super easy to use on this one and, like, not as frustrating because a lot of the stuff you have to do is, like I mean, from Mario 1 to this one, I can understand, like, why a lot of people probably didn't like this game when it came out, but the more I play it today, the more I really appreciate it and, like, find out, like, there's a lot of actually, like, really fun stuff about this game. And, it has the warp worlds as well. It's also got, like, a little casino feature at the end, so you, like you get, like, these little potions, and then you, like, throw them. Creates a door, you go into the door, there's a mushroom in there, it'll give you, like, an extra, like, hit, and then also you can do these coins. Well, you pull out these coins out of the ground, however many coins you get within there, at the end of the level, after you beat Birdie, then basically it'll give you so many chances to, like, match up, like, 3 stars or 3 beets or roots or whatever, 3 onions, and it'll give you extra lives. So, it's pretty cool, um, but it is not as cool, and this is probably I will say this is probably my favorite game of all time. And if you're ready, Super Mario Brothers 3. Yes. This one to me is just awesome. Like, everything about the first 2 games are pretty much combined. Like, everything you loved about the first 2 are combined into this game. And I love that there's warp whistles. I love that you have items that you can use. I love that there's, like, little huts you can go in and get special items. You can get, like, power-ups, you can get, what else can you get in there? You can get flower power. Oh, there's so many things. You can get stars. And then it's just so much fun. And what I realized about this too is, like, and I'll compare this to DJing a lot of the times, is how much fun is this game? Like, if I was to play this game and it wasn't as fun, would I play it anymore? Would I keep dancing if the music wasn't as good and the next song didn't reward me? So you have to think about it that way. Like, I really use this game as, like, a really good terminology for DJing. Like, every level you play has to become maybe a little harder, but a little more fun and a little different, a different world, but yet same world, same music, but really fun. But then yet kind of challenging, but then, like, rewarding if you complete the challenge. So I love this game. If you never played this game, check it out. It's really fun. You can play Mario and you can also play Luigi. You can play two-player games, but you can play them at the same time. But they have, like, a little like a combo level where you can play 2 players. And at the end of each level, you get, like, a card that you jump up at, and it could be either like a star, a flower, or a mushroom. And if you play against each other in those games, you can, like, bump each other and it'll, like, release one of the cards and you can, like, steal the card from the other player. I don't know, it's really fun. It's a little, like it's a little annoying if you don't know how to play it and then, like, the other player is really good and they're doing it to you. And they're stealing your cards and you're like, "Hey, I earned that card." That whole thing. Also, it's got, like, Power Wing stuff. It's got little mini castles you go through and you can, like, win extra things. Like, I don't know. There's just something really fun about this game, and then it gives you, like, a special, like, card flip kinda thing where you can, like, choose between different cards and stuff, and you match all the cards up so you can get, like, free items and stuff. I just love how it rewards you for continually playing. It's a kind of an interesting, like it's an interesting way to make a game, like, not infuriating, but you always go back to and go, "I really like this game. I don't know what it is." And the music on this game is, like, top notch as well. Really fun, like, doo 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 doo. Just really fun stuff, and, like, everything's animated. You can see, like, all the background guys are kind of flowing and dancing. I don't know, it's just a fun, happy game. It's not incredibly hard to beat. Bowser's pretty easy. Um, I beat it more than probably any game I've ever beat. But, yeah, and you can get all these different suits, like, they have the feather that you can get, which turns them into this cool little flying guy here. And then there's the Tanuki suit. There's the Hammer Bros suit. Yeah. It's just a really fun game. You can get Power Wings. So if you beat the game, it'll reset and it'll say, "Do you want to play again?" You play again. And then when you look in your inventory, it'll be all Power Wings. So when you first start the game, you have no inventory whatsoever. You start at 0. But if you win the game and you keep playing, then it'll give you Power Wings. So it's so cool. Anyways, I think that's all I have for Nintendo games. I'm looking at getting some more games. Man, if you've ever played any Nintendo games like on the 8-bit system and you're just like, "Man, you gotta play this game. It's so fun." I was looking at a few other games, just like more games that you can play with another player and stuff, because like I think it'd be a lot of fun to have little duel offs. There's not as many, I don't think, on these games. Like it's just kind of like you're one player, the other one's one player. They play once, you play once. Um, I think with all the newer games, it's more like multiplayer, like all the online stuff. Oh, that's another thing I was gonna say about the 8-bit system. I don't have to do updates, upgrades. I don't have to connect it to the internet. I don't have to download anything. I just put the cartridge in, turn the power on, hit start, and I'm playing the game. I love that. However, these games you can't really save. So if, for instance, you're playing a game, you're on the 7th level, you got one more level to go, it's late at night, you're like, I'm just going to go to bed. I'll get in the morning. Somebody comes in and they say, "Oh, I want to play Tetris." They turn your game off. Unless it's Zelda, you got to start all over again. So, but if I can take a break from all that internet stuff for a little bit, it's nice. And I gotta say, there's something nice about simple nostalgia that's better than you remember. Because a lot of the nostalgia, you like, you go back and you watch like one of my friends, he watched Waterworld for the first time in like 20 years, a couple years back, and he was just like, "Wow, I can't believe they're in it and they're in it." And then afterwards, I was like, "Well, how was it?" Like the next day, and he's like, "Well, it was fine." He said it was okay. It wasn't it wasn't bad. It was just fine. He's like, "I don't think I would watch it again." I was like, "Oh, okay." So it's a certain nostalgia, like it's fun, but it's not going to be like I got to play it again. But like I say with the Nintendo, man, it's been so much fun. I know a lot of people, they love the Super Nintendo. I never really got into the Super Nintendo as much, but I should definitely check it out. But anyways, Nintendo games. If there's any Nintendo games that you love that I don't have, please let me know like which ones I got to get. And I love to add to this collection. I love to keep adding to this collection. It's just good to go back to a simpler gaming format, where it's like I don't have to worry about online players making fun of me if I'm not good at something. I don't have to worry about like 20 hours of tutorials before I can actually play a game. So, oh yeah, I was thinking about getting Technoble. I don't know, however it's pronounced. That's a good 2-player game. Really fun, simple, old school game for football. But and I think there's some baseball games too. I like sport games. I like sporting games from any era really. There's a lot of fun. I love sports. I understand them. Oh, so I have a collection of cards I'm going to show coming up very soon. I'm going to have some cards from back in the day people have given me. I've been collecting them for years, all that good stuff. So pay attention for that, or stay tuned for that. And I will talk to you next week. Thanks again. Bye. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.